I'm back with another triggering topic. Now, today I want to talk about the public bashing of black women and why are black men always at the forefront of it? How can you bash a group who is responsible for your very existence? If they did not use their wombs to bring you here, you wouldn't even exist. But I really want to talk about this, and I want to talk about how their behavior really exposes the buck broken delusion of the black man. But first, I want to show y'all some clips, and I'll be right back.
2008, I was dating a Spanish chick, right? This Dominican chick named Elaine Ortiz from Brooklyn. And you know what? I realized for a long time I've been chasing Elaine through different women. I'm just gonna give you an example. She was a Dominican chick, right? I was working overtime on the roof. I was making $175 a day. And she was working in the cashier store. I think she worked only 4 days a week, long hours, and had like 3 days off. On her days off, dog, this is how she started off. We lived in Village in the Range or somewhere way down south of Miami. We ain't had no car, but she used to catch the bus. It was like an hour and a half bus ride to the train station. Then that could be another hour up to going downtown overtime. That was really like 30, 40 minutes to overtime. Then you got to catch another metro move, another bus. It'd be like 3 hours down there. She'll come out there just to spend an hour with me for lunch and then go right back. A black woman ain't gonna never do that. No disrespect. That was in the beginning when I was working there. Then eventually I was like, no, why you walking? No, don't do that. If you're going to come when I'm about to get off. So she started coming right before I get off on them days. She'll come every day faithfully. Catch the bus train home together. When I would come home, dog, my bath would be made. And sometimes it would be candles or sometimes it would be rose petals. I'd be like, where she be getting these rose petals from? Where she be getting the rose petals from, dog? But she would have rose petals there with candles. She would bathe me. My plate would be ready before. She would literally be bathing me. Sometimes I didn't like it too much because I'd be like, I'm really like a baby. And you bathing me up in here. I could really bathe myself. Just wash other, Anyway, I never got that treatment again in life, dog. And I know, like, no shade of black women because all the women I mess with is like, I love black women, right? But the treatment that I'm looking for, I'm realizing I'm not going to get it from one of, I got to go step outside the box. You know what I'm saying?
You ever date outside your race?
Yes. Why? Because like
Dr.
I
Umar
feel like white women hold loyalty more than black women.
Break it down. Break it down.
I'm gonna give you an example.
Yeah.
A white woman, right? And it's gonna be a crazy example, but listen, it's gonna be deep.
Let's do it. Yeah,
A white lady, right?
Yeah.
Her son can rape and kill his sister. Rape and kill her to the floor. All the way to the ground. And go to jail. The mama is gonna come to every visitation. He gonna get commissary. Am I lying? If you been to jail, you know.
Yeah.
If you been to jail, you know. A nigga been to cold-blooded rape. What you in for? Oh, he killed his sister one number 12 and he was 17. He been here 19 years. And his folks still fucking taking care of him? Man, a black family gonna cut you off the first day. This just goes to show you how deep the loyalty run. Like, the difference in the culture. Like, it's just they loyalty run. Well, they still my Michael. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Now, honestly, y'all, I'm starting to get really scared of how delusional and out of touch with reality it seems that a lot of black men are. Now, you first have the black man in the first clip who is clearly, I don't know, in his 40s or 50s and should at least be able to think critically and logically, but clearly he can't. He starts talking about how this white Latina treated him like a queen. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Treated him like a king. Bathed him, cooked for him, and poured into him. But where is she, sir? Is she your wife? No? Oh, okay. Did he mention anything that he did for her? Did he state how he went out of his way to do all of these beautiful things for her that he poured into her? No, he didn't. He only spoke about what she did for him. And not to mention, what did that get her? Nothing, because she's not around anymore. He's not with her. Talking about his women and the women that he talks to, that's already a red flag. That's already showing you that he isn't committed to any woman and he just uses them up for his own ends. And the fact that so many black men want black women to allow themselves to be used without being poured into is a testimony to why the black community is in the state that it is in right now. You want to be loved, but you do not want to love. You want to be poured into and nourished, but do not want to reciprocate. Now, every non-black woman that you touch, that you say is supposedly so nice and so giving, you give her nothing but a wet behind, an empty fridge, an empty bank account, and a biracial baby. And you're making it seem like this is a black woman's problem, that we don't want to pour into you without receiving the same treatment in return. You've never done it. So why would black women give you something repeatedly that you have never returned, not for decade after decade after decade after decade? And it's so crazy to me because so many times you have all of these black men talk about what they want in a woman and what they want her to do for them. But then when you ask them, what do they plan on doing for the woman? They're always stuck on stupid, stuttering everywhere because they never plan on giving. They only plan on taking. And then if you see this rapper, Finesse2tymes, and I'm telling y'all, I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid for even talking about him or talking about his thoughts on anything because, my God, look at him. The only thing that he could give me advice on is how to avoid a man like him. Yuck. But honestly, Finesse2tymes and men like him, they make up a big percentage of disgusting, delusional, dumb black men that have been empowered by even dumber, delusional, crazy, a big section of black women. They empowered these men because honestly, there should be no reason at all that black women are entertaining this man. I don't care how much money he has. And this is another reason I'm going off on a tangent, y'all, but I got to say this. This is another reason why I have a problem with the type of hypergamous woman that puts money above all. That the type of hypergamous woman that will say, oh, I don't care what a man is, what he does, what he looks like, as long as he has money, as long as he has a bag. And the reason why I have a problem with that is because you encourage men like Finesse2tymes to think that they're somebody. You allow a man like Finesse2tymes, a disgusting dirtbag, to actually have confidence and self-esteem and feel like he can treat women however he wants to treat them because he has some money. This man, okay, oh my goodness, this man is built like a bag of marshmallows, talking about white tea women show them or have the most loyalty. I'm so tired of seeing black men uplifting white tea women and the white tea community and then crying and complaining about how hard they have it as black men because of the white tea man, because of racism in the white tea community. No, you don't. You don't have it hard. Remember, you're the most desirable king. The white tea woman loves you and she's the most loyal and she's raising her sons to love you, right? So I ain't trying to hear the BS and the excuses. You cannot have it both ways. And then my thing is, hearing a black man speak about loyalty is like hearing about the best diets from a person on my 600-pound life. You don't got the answers, Sway. This man, Finesse2tymes, talking about loyalty. When this man allegedly pimped out his own baby mama. This man who said in the interview that he lied to a black woman that he knew cared for him about having a girlfriend just to get her into a polygamous situation against her will. This same man who said in the interview that he cheats on women because it's in a man's nature is talking about who is the most loyal. What world am I? Oh my goodness. What world am I living in? What? This is why I get so mad, because the black man has never, ever been loyal to the black woman collectively. So how dare you speak on loyalty? Not to mention that even without the reciprocation, black women have still been extremely loyal to the black man. Even though, in my opinion, black women should stop it. Questions that need answers. Was the white tea woman loyal? when she was sitting there watching you be strung up on trees and then mailing out postcards with your dead body on it? Was she loyal when she was lying on you, saying you raped her because of racism, or because you had something that she wanted, or because you made her angry? But, and if you don't know, let me tell you, I really want to make this clear, just in case people didn't already get that. I could care less. I could care less about anything that Finesse2tymes has said, because he said this.
I brushed my teeth before I got them fixed. Yeah, because I ain't know no better. I ain't know no better before I got my teeth fixed. I was a street brushing my teeth. I wanted some money. You talking about? But when I did better, hey man, quit playing with me, man. You know better, you do better, man. You gotta learn. Yeah, I ain't used to brush my teeth. Your teeth run in my family. So it is what it is.
A man that had teeth like these and admits to not brushing them, a man that seems like he has the comprehension skills of a preschooler, could never make me take him seriously. But, and even beyond that, okay, beyond the teeth and all of that, I really don't care what black men think of me at all. I don't even care about what black men think about black women collectively, because I don't believe that it's going to change until black women make it change, which is by removing their support, removing anything that they are giving to black men. I don't believe it will ever change. They will continue to take us for granted because they don't have to offer us anything for our undying loyalty, for our wombs, for our love, for anything. They don't have to give us anything. They don't even have to reciprocate it. So my thing is, no, I don't care about nothing that these men are saying, but I will say the issue that I have is this, is that other races, other communities see these boneheads and think that they represent us, that they are telling our story, and that they are telling who the black woman is. And sometimes they use the thoughts and ideas that come from black men and they turn around and weaponize it against black women. And it could be for violence, it could be for discrimination, it could be for a whole host of other things, because all of these other groups have societal power except black men. So that's all I'm saying. But let me say this, is that, and let me just say this quickly too. It makes me upset because a lot of these other communities, they sit there and they weaponize these things that black men say against us, and they really believe that these things are true because they don't know what goes on in the black community. They don't know the intricacies of what goes on with us. But what they will do is they will take these harmful lies and bogus rhetoric that black men spit out, and they will spread it. And then, like I said, it becomes weaponized against us as black women. And it's crazy because I really wish that there was some way we could stop this, but black men are just so open with their stupidity. And that is really, I think that's another thing that's very upsetting to me. I really wish that we could go back to when black men only spread their ignorant rhetoric about black women in barbershops, basketball courts, and when in company with one another. But now y'all want the whole world to see how stupidly ignorant and disloyal and buck-broken that y'all are. Literally no other race of man behaves this way. And it's maddening because no matter what, I will still be looked at as connected to black men. And so people will take the words and the things that they say because they feel like they have some type of insight on black women when most of them do not. And that's the reason why I say, and I will continue to say, that we as black women should disengage from black men whenever we can. And by that, I mean not share in any of the negative things that they do. Take the time to take our power back. At least we can take our power back from that. So when they're doing things, we cannot share in. You know what? Let me show you what I mean.
Crazy. I wake up every single day, and before I leave the house and go anywhere in public, I load up my firearm for black people. Not saying that no other race won't do nothing or no shit like that, but ultimately, bro, I'm not worrying about a white nigga or a Mexican nigga when I go out in public. I'm worried about niggas, bro. Like, you might walk into a store and the nigga might look at you the wrong way, and now y'all niggas beefing just because this nigga looked at you the wrong type of way. Like, this shit is crazy as hell. Like, think about this shit, bro. Like, I can go somewhere and a white person will speak to you like, hey, how you doing? But you go anywhere and see a group of niggas it like you automatically got to get on 10. Like, niggas damn near don't want to speak or none of this shit. Like, bro, this shit is crazy as fuck. What the fuck is wrong with us, bro? Like, this shit need to stop.
You see how he said, what's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Ain't no us. It's y'all. Just y'all. You ain't worried about no black woman. You ain't worried about a black woman having a ninja moment and unaliving you. You worried about someone that looks like you, a black man. And underneath that post, it's all these black women talking about, yeah, I don't know. It's so crazy how we do each other. It's so crazy how we can't go anywhere without being scared for our lives. And that really made me mad because I'm like, baby girl, who you scared of? Because I know you ain't scared of me. And I wouldn't be scared of you. And that's my thing. Black women are so loyal to black men and have been for so long that black men take so many of the things that we do for granted and don't even think about it. Because us sharing in the blame of what y'all do, that is also giving y'all grace. That is also being loyal to y'all. If y'all get what I'm saying. Because there's no way, boy. We should be taking on the shame of their behavior. And that's what I'm saying. It's got to stop. And that's why I expose them when I can. Because if black women don't speak up about their lies and we don't take our power back, then they will have the world believing that we are the villains and they are just these innocent, misunderstood angels that were forced into criminality and abuse and violence and misogyny by their evil single mothers and sisters. And I have more to say on that, but I'm getting all tight in the chest right now. I can feel my chest getting tight. I'm getting tight. So I'm just going to stop right here, y'all. But if you want me to do a deep dive into this, and honestly, I believe that is, if y'all want me to do a deep dive on what is attached to black men, whether it be spiritual or whether it be a curse, because ain't no way that they can be this disloyal on their own. It's got to be something more to it. But if y'all want me to look further into it, let me know in the comments. But I digress. If you watched this whole video and you enjoyed it, then please do me a favor and drop a 2 down below in the comments. So you already know why, because these men are boo. And if you can't donate to my Cash App above to help support the channel, that's no problem at all. Just do your girl a free favor. I know times are hard out here and we all just trying to make it. So follow your girl on TikTok. I do live stream there exclusively. Follow your girl on YouTube. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my new uploads. And subscribe. And as always, ladies, I really love to hear from y'all. And I definitely want to hear what y'all have to say about this. So please drop your thoughts, comments, and feelings down below.